Hey guys, I am here with our Equinox full moon eclipse energy reading. And yes, buckle in. It's as interesting as you think it is. So, the way that we are going to be experiencing this energy, and this is going to be from the equinox until we start to get close to the new moon. So, through the full moon and then all the way into the new moon. And so we're looking at what we're feeling this as is third quarter moon energy. And so it's that energy of really needing to get in, take a look, break things down, make our readjustments, look at how things aren't working so that we can adjust them and have everything ready to put in our intentions for the full moon or for the new moon that's coming up. And really getting ready and really being ready for that. But to do that, we're going to have to go in and do some deeper work. So, how is this showing up for us? What's going on? So, there is an element of us that really feels like we've kind of got it together, like we found our vision where we have kind of brought everything together in what we want, that ideal life or that ideal whatever it is that we're working on right now, because it's more right now what we're dealing with is both ideal life but also that specific thing that we're working on that is kind of our dream of the moment, but it is not manifesting. It is not coming through. It is not showing up in the way in which we want it to. And part of the reason, and the other thing that may be going on here is one of the reasons that it may not be showing up is that we are not in alignment with us, or it is not, we are not in alignment with it, or it is not in alignment with us. And so part of what's going on and part of the work that we're going to be getting into is really looking at why what we're working on isn't manifesting. So is it because we're looking at the wrong vision, that we haven't created the correct vision yet? Or is it because our energy isn't in alignment with that vision? And so our energy may be out of alignment for several reasons. So one, we may just not have the energy. We may be exhausted. The energy may not be there. The other thing is that we are focusing the energy in the wrong places. So we have the energy there, but we are not focusing it, whether through distraction or because what we want to manifest, what we want to experience, isn't in alignment with us, isn't what is going to be best with us and what is going to make us happy. We're putting energy there, but it's not working because it's not the thing. So that is a lot of what we're going to be looking at and getting into and trying to figure out over these next couple of weeks. So the first thing that we want to do is really get grounded in, get realistic. And this doesn't mean that you can't dream, that you can't have these high hopes, but getting really realistic about, are you even going to enjoy that if it comes? Or is it something that you've been told that you were going to enjoy? Or is it something that you've wanted for so long that you just assume you're going to enjoy it? So really anchoring in, grounding in, being very present in the physical, and really looking at and anchoring in with what it is that actually does give you pleasure, give you joy, that sort of thing, because there is an element that is out of alignment. And as we are looking at this, we're going to be going into our heart. So we're working on grounding and bringing this in and really grounding this into our being. And then our next step is going to be bringing it up to the heart and looking at it with our wisdom, looking at it with our knowledge, our understanding of what it is that we really do appreciate, what it is that we really do want. And this is where, in a recent reading, we were talking about really getting into the essence of what it is that you want to experience. So the portal that is opening up for us is the portal to our inner being or for our inner being. And so literally the universe is saying, I am opening you up to go in and do this deeper work, to find this inner wisdom and to ground it down into the being. So, one of the first physical kind of ways we're going to do this again is this first chakra energy that keeps coming up. So, as we're examining things, so not only, of course, with this first chakra energy, are we going to be again working on grounding, working on anchoring the energy in that we want, but also looking at, for a lot of us, whether or not what we're looking at is actually in alignment with the safety and security that we need and that we desire. Because it's okay to desire that safety and security and to desire situations and individuals that are going to bring that to us. So as we're looking at, as we're examining what we want to experience, looking at, are these things that we're looking to experience things that are going to help us create the safety and the security that we want in our lives? So movement wise, the way we're going to anchor this or ground this in is going to be first through our half shoulder stand and working with the throat chakra and our expression of what this is. And so this here will give you a description of how to do the pose, of what the pose is going to do. I'm also going to give you another one if this one is too much. But so remembering that part of what's going on, even if you can't do this pose, is also working on the expression of and how you want this manifestation, this experience to express throughout reality, what you want it to look like and feel like. For those of you for which a shoulder stand is too challenging, we come back again to I'm sorry, I'm totally blanking, to our child's pose again. And being in this child's pose, again, with both of these poses, feel free to go on, as my wonderful friend calls it, YouTube University, and find alterations. Of course, I can't give you guys everything, but child's pose. So looking at what we're looking at here, but we've got the expression at the throat chakra, but again, we have the rooting in, the anchoring, the grounding, the looking for and finding the safety and security of the root chakra. So remembering that as we're working through. So the symbol that is coming through for us to work at is perfectionism. And really stepping out of the way and the need to control, and recognizing that everything is happening in perfect order. One of the things is we're going internal, as we're allowed this access to our inner being. The big question we should be asking, or that we can ask, is what is it that is really going to make me happy? What is it that is really going to give me that sense of fulfillment? What is it that's going to give me that safety and security? And letting go of the need to control it, and allowing the universe, God, whatever the intelligent force you believe controls this reality, to show you what that is. And then our final message, which I thought was just, of course, in alignment with everything that we've been hearing, is your heart's desire. Get in alignment with what you want to attract and manifest. So that's what our work is, and that's what our final message is telling us. So I hope this resonated with you guys. Have a beautiful couple of weeks. Be blessed, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.